So in today's video, we're going to be starting on graphing equations. So here I have a set of equations we're going to graph with. So the first equation is, let me change, 2y equals 10x minus 12. So what we want to do is we want to find y here, and everything we do, we're going to follow this equation. This is our God equation. Y equals mx plus b. This is going to be our God equation. Okay. Back to the point. So we have to divide the 2y by 2 because we have to find out y, and to find out y we have to do inverse operations, which is 2 divided by y. So 2y divided by 2, and whatever you do on this side you do on the other side also, so that's 10x minus 12 divided by 2 also. This side turns into y, and this turns into 10 divided by 2x minus 12 divided by 2. Y, so 10 divided by 2 equals to 5, and then we drop down to x, obviously. And then 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. So we got that one down. So for our next equation is 5x minus y equals 6. So we're going to move this side over here to solve it, because if we just remove the 5x and the negative sign, we'll just get y equals 6, and that doesn't work. So okay. So we move this 5x over here. Sorry, I got lost in thought. So it's negative y equals 6, actually, equals to negative 5x equals 6. The reason why this 5x is negative is because it's the opposite from this side. So if this side is positive, we move it to this side. This is the opposite. So this is negative. Now, let me change something. This is a plus sign. Yep, and so we turn all of these into their different their opposite signs. So negative to positive, positive to negative, etc. So y turns into y, negative y turns into y, and negative 5x turns into 5x, and minus 6. Now these two are the same, right? These two are the same. So what we're trying to do here is we're gonna try and graph these two. Okay, we're gonna try and graph these two. That's not straight. Try again. That looks a bit straight. Yep, okay. So to start off, we start up with B. B over here is the y-intersect. Y-inter. I don't know if we can catch it here. Yes, we can. We can catch it here. Actually, no, we can't. This right here is the y-intercept. Okay, so this is the y-intersect right here. This is the y-intersect. This is the x-intersect, and I'll just write x-intersect. Okay, there we go. So what we want to do is we're going to start off at the y-intersect first. So in this case, the y-intersect is negative 6. Remember the negative. Negative 6. So we go down so we go down 6. It's negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and -6. Yep, that's -6. So I'll just do that. This is -6. And so now we focus on this this part, the mx part, the x-intersect. For x-intersect, we have 5x. And so what you want to do here is basically look at this first number. The first number is 5, right? And it's positive, so we go up 5. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is right here. This is right here. That is the 5. That is the x-intersect. The first letter of the first number of the x-intersect, sorry. And so for the second number or variable, this is an x, and usually x or x's or anything, like when they're alone, they usually mean 1, or when you multiply it, they usually mean 1. So 5x is literally 5 multiplied by 1. So right now we're gonna take that x and move it to the right 1, because this is the reason why. So in our first number, we move it up, and in our second number, we move it to the right or either to the left. Why? It's because we move it to the right because it's positive, we move it to the left if it's negative. So that's going to be right about here. So this is bad. This is going to be our first equation graph. It's still bad. Okay, let's do this again. Yep, that looks fairly good. Okay, so that's the first line. And so for the second thing, it's the same equation, but as a review, I'll do it again. So our y-intersect is -6, so we go down 6 to -6 right here. We go down to -6 right here. So, and then we have 5, so we go up 5 to -1 over here, and then we move to the right 1. That's how we get that. Oh, this one was smoother. Yep, so that is the same, those two are the same line, and they're not parallel or anything. They're just like into each other like that. Yeah. And when you're asked to describe what this graph is, it's basically, you can say it's in. Oh, I don't think you can see that. I'll write it down here. This is infinitely many. For the solutions, this graph has infinitely many solutions.